What's up guys, welcome back to the channel where we talk about crypto and blockchain. In today's video we'll be focusing on Bitcoin to see what we can expect in the next few months. But before we go into the video, make sure you click the subscribe button to stay up to date with all the videos coming out. So as you can see, the entire market is covered by red. We're seeing a lot of decline, but a couple of Ethereum based tokens are seeing a bit of a bounce, for example Binance coin. Bitcoin itself is sitting at 3.9k at the moment, so let's dive into some news which will show us exactly what the landscape is going into 2019. The first article is from Cointelegraph. Nasdaq's Bitcoin futures will launch in first half of 2019. This is a huge step for Bitcoin. There was a lot of speculation as to whether Nasdaq will decide to list Bitcoin futures, and it turns out it will happen. The world's second largest stock exchange, Nasdaq, has confirmed its plans to launch Bitcoin futures in the first half of 2019. Christian told the Express that the stock market giant has been eyeing the crypto space for years and has been working on its Bitcoin futures for the most of 2018. He added, "We've put a hell of a lot of money and energy into delivering the ability to do this, and we've been all over it for a long time, way before the market went into turmoil, and that will not affect the timing of this in any way. No, period. We're doing this no matter what." So some really nice insights from Christian, especially that these guys have been working on this product for the majority of 2018, and as we all know, the 2018 year hasn't been the greatest for the crypto space, but it flew really quickly and we're actually 1 month away from 2019. So the launch of Bitcoin futures by Nasdaq is a great step for Bitcoin and also the entire space. The next article is from Cointelegraph and it's from yesterday. Bitcoin will surpass all-time price high by end of 2019, says Coiny CEO. So again, another article which relates to what's going to happen next year, and everyone in the space seems to be bullish on the next year. It's safe to say that 2018 is a year to forget for cryptocurrency markets. So the CEO of Japanese fintech firm and crypto exchange operator believes Bitcoin will surpass its all-time highs by end of next year. So the CEO stated that whereas many had called 4,000 as the technical bottom for Bitcoin this winter, the top coin had failed to hold the market during the recent sell-off. That said, he added, "When you look at the historical patterns and where things are going, I think the bottom is near. As we all know, we went below 4,000. And in terms of my prediction, I have to admit, a couple of months ago I was really bullish on the end of this year. I was hoping for a spike up in price, but as we know, that's not going to happen. So I think we're going to hit 3.2k before moving on to next year, and next year might be the year where we rebuild the price of many cryptocurrencies, including Bitcoin." The third article for today is from Forbes. Bitcoin will regain its dominance in the cryptocurrency markets in 2019. Again, 2019 is all over the news outlets, news websites for cryptocurrencies. Everyone seems to be very bullish on the next year. So they also call Bitcoin the people's currency, and they think that it will regain its market dominance in the next year. But the reason behind this statement is that these guys think by the end of 2019 Bitcoin will reclaim nearly 2/3 of the cryptocurrency market capitalization as altcoins lose their luster because of growing risk aversion among cryptocurrency investors, says report. More broadly, financial regulators will soften their stance towards this sector. So these guys are actually referring to not the price itself, but the dominance of Bitcoin over everything else on the market. As we know, SEC has been chasing ICOs for the past few weeks. They really kicked off their campaign to get rid of scams in the space, which will also help in the long run. But what's important is to have a fine line between regulation and also space for innovators to work with. You can't have too much regulation because people will not be able to innovate. So we'll see how that develops over the next few months. But I have to agree, ICOs have been a wild west, which was scaring investors away. And to be honest, the entire ICO space had to be put down. There was literally no regulation at all. People could open ICOs whenever they wanted to. They could gather capital based on ideas they had, which were mostly just plain lies. So SEC is stepping up their chase against ICOs, which will definitely help the Bitcoin dominance in the long run. And also I want to end the video by featuring a tweet from CryptoRand. If you haven't already, make sure you follow him. He's a great chartist and a go-to person when it comes to TA and price analysis. So his stance on Bitcoin short term and medium term is basically he wants to wait until the further drop to 3.7k range, until the price breaks up the falling wedge, which is drawn below with a highlightable volume. So again, if we break and there isn't enough volume by the bulls, it doesn't matter, it will go down anyway. We need some volume from the bulls, and then we can turn bullish. We're in this falling wedge until 3.6k level. So let's see how the situation develops over the next few weeks, over the next few days. But CryptoRant is definitely the go-to person when it comes to price analysis. So do you think Bitcoin will spark again in 2019? Will 2019 be the year where we see loads of rebuilding when it comes to price, not only for Bitcoin but for all cryptocurrencies? Let me know your stance on the next year. We're literally 1 month away, so it's happening very soon. This is it for today. This was just a quick update about Bitcoin and a couple of news to which we're heading in going into 2019. I'll see you in the next video.